How's it going, everybody? My name's Jacob.
My name's Jay.
This is JK Sports YouTube channel. We're just here to talk about sports, very relaxed atmosphere, and just whatever we have in our minds.
The purpose of this YouTube channel is to really be able to get the youth point across, and as it relates to sports topics. So like you turn on TV, you see all these older people giving their opinions. So we really want to be able to use this platform to be able to convey how we feel about different sports topics.
And we're cuter. Roll credits.
Oh my god.
Too many thoughts on my mind, I can't sleep at night, so I just keep writing. I don't need no help, I don't need opinions, so don't waste my time then.
NBA playoffs just started. Some exciting outside of the Warriors game. I feel like every game was exciting. Even the Cavs' 20-point loss, they were close. They were close for a while.
Yeah, because the greatest player of all time kept him in the game.
He's not the greatest player of all time. That's a debate for another episode. Stay tuned for that one. That will get heated.
That's really fun. But yeah, it's been. I've watched some of the games. Like I didn't catch. I know the end of the Rockets Timberwolves game was pretty good last night.
End of the Bucks game
more
was
important. Sorry.
End of the Bucks game was wild.
Oh,
Chris Middleton hitting that 35-footer.
I was asleep.
That was wild. I caught it. I caught it right as it goes. Oh my.
I saw the replay. 0.5 seconds left, and he's.
I think if the Bucks don't manage to win, I think Giannis Antetokounmpo is gonna catch a lot of heat for not being able to beat the Celtics team without Kyrie. They're still a very talented team.
You have your best player who can't shoot.
Yeah, and that is true.
I'm very critical. I'm critical of Giannis, but I'm critical of teams whose best player can't shoot.
They do have a lot of shooters around him, though.
Yeah, but they're not the players you really want to get you places. And also the Wizards. Wizards have some players like
Wizards should be a top team in the league with the core that they have with John Wall, Bradley Beal, and Otto Porter.
I like Bradley Beal. He's solid for his position. John Wall could be a lot better. He really struggled. He really struggled.
He struggles shooting percentage in the playoffs.
Was it Saturday?
Yeah,
Saturday
he struggled.
He really struggled. He struggled. Lillard struggled for the first three quarters.
Oh,
and they started picking
Lillard
up.
and McCollum both struggled the first half. 3 combined points. That won't get it done for the Trailblazers.
So the three players in my mind that probably struggled the most that are notable players. Hassan Whiteside played total 11 minutes. Got John Wall. I can't even tell you how many shots he missed. And then Damian Lillard, what did he have? 8 points? 8 or 11 points through the third quarter?
But I do feel like the Trailblazers, they should feel like there's promise because Lillard and McCollum actually absolutely played horrible in the first half. They still only lost by 3. I feel like they should feel like they could still easily take that series.
Yeah, the only thing that concerns me is that this is what they've been looking like for the last, 2 or 3 weeks. They've been really struggling. They haven't been...
They've been kind of high.
No, well, towards the end of the season, they could have fell down to the 6th seed on the last day.
That is true.
They were at a solid 4 or 5 game lead going into the last week or two. And everyone thought, okay, they'll get the 3 seed. They're not going to be able to catch Golden State. I think it was mathematically impossible. But they just started to slip. And they played the same against a Pelicans team who's their third best player? Who's their third best player?
Who's their second best player?
So right now you got Anthony Davis and Rajon Rondo. I can't name...
Playoff Rondo at that. Playoff Rondo's a different animal.
I can't name 2 more players on the team, probably. If you give me time, I would, but I can't name 2 more
Drew
players.
Holiday is the starting shooting guard.
Yeah. From the 76ers back in the day.
But I feel like the Warriors proved without Kawhi Leonard, there is no need to worry about them, even without Steph Curry.
Warriors are going to the finals.
I feel like the Rockets game was close, but I feel like there's still no need to worry about the Rockets.
Rockets are amazing. Warriors are amazing. Nobody else. There's
Cleveland.
Nobody else in that West.
Cleveland lost by 20, but it's also only 1 game.
Yeah, the only thing is everybody outside of LeBron struggled.
That is true, but I don't want to hear. There is talent on that team though this year.
Oh, without doubt, there's talent, but there's not much playoff experience. Larry Nance Jr. Jordan Clarkson.
Yeah. Outside of Kevin,
Rodney Hood played in the playoffs last year.
Outside of Kevin Love, there's not really much.
Yeah, Kevin Love's the second best player, which he's done a lot better as of late, ever since he got back from his injury. But you don't have anybody you rely on except for LeBron to create his own shot. Jordan Clarkson's pretty good off the dribble, but he's not a person you can consistently count and score 20 points.
That is true. In the East, I feel like the Celtics should get through Milwaukee. But
I
then,
hope
well, maybe
their coaching's gonna help.
yeah,
them a lot.
well, Brad Stevens.
I love Brad Stevens.
Brad
He's the
Stevens
best coach in the NBA. That's in my opinion.
I think he.
Better than
That's
Pop.
a strong candidate for. I wouldn't say better than Pop, but for coach
I'd
of the
say better
year,
than Pop.
for coach of the year, I would give it to Brad Stevens.
I would have given it to him last year. I'm giving it to him. I would have given it to this
I'm
year.
giving
too.
it to him this year.
Look at the injuries. Half their team was in the hospital
Yeah.
about a month ago. Like Shane Larkin's playing. Terry Rozier's playing like
Terry Rozier's playing out of
They're
his mind.
playing like serious playoff minutes down the stretch. Terry Rozier hits that bucket to put over Eric Bledsoe, I believe.
Put him
them
up by three.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank God he did the step back, or Chris
Middleton
Middleton would have
hit
just
that.
absolutely
Middleton
ruined
shot
their
was
dreams.
lost. So, Toronto, I'm not gonna form any opinions on Toronto until they prove to me that they will not
The baby
choke
dinosaurs.
in the playoffs.
If anybody who else listens to the Colin Cowherd show, popular name for them, they are not a team with a backbone. They were scared. I don't know if you caught before the game. They were calling game 1 their game 7.
Yeah, they.
Have you ever heard LeBron say that? You ever heard
No,
Kobe say that?
no.
LeBron game 1 in the Eastern Conference, like the first round.
They should not. Toronto has to prove that they're not chokers. I
They
think
never have.
if they go again, if they lose in the first round this year, they don't have many options.
Would anybody be surprised if they did? That?
I would not be surprised if they don't have many options with that high payroll that they have.
Ooh, yeah.
A first round exit should not be acceptable. I think Dwayne Casey has been really good in helping turn around the Raptors, but he hasn't been well enough to put them over the hump.
He's a solid coach. Don't
I feel
get me wrong.
I feel like it's one of those Mark Jackson situations.
yeah, Mark's, he's gonna get fired and someone else is gonna come take his team.
Yeah. All right. So I think clearly from the weekend, I think you would probably agree the most impressive team was the 76ers. Ben Simmons balling out. No Joel Embiid. Beat a very good Heat team.
When he comes back, unless the Heat, if the Heat take that, I doubt it's gonna happen. But when he comes back, ooh, masked man, it's gonna be
that's gonna be a massacre.
dangerous.
That's gonna be a massacre in that series.
I mean, no matter, I've said it since the beginning of the playoffs when I saw Heat and Sixers were going against each other. Whoever wins this series is making it to the Eastern Conference Finals. If you look at the Celtics and Milwaukee, I don't think those two. They're solid teams, but they're not solid enough.
I definitely see Philly going to the Eastern Conference Finals.
I can definitely see it.
The winner of that series, what is that? 3-6. So they would have
3-6 would play winner of 2-7.
Okay.
So that's Celtics and Bucks, which.
Yeah. Oh, that's a winnable game. That's a winnable series for Philly. Philly's been on fire.
Oh, man, Ben Simmons is just ridiculous.
As much as I would love to see the Cavs lose early in the first round, Ben Simmons versus LeBron, final strip on the line, that would be very intriguing.
I'm very twisted. Well, I shouldn't say twist. I'm very stuck because I don't want the Cavs to win the championship, but I still want the Warriors to beat them another time. Just to like.
I think if Steph Curry comes back in the second round playing like Steph Curry.
Oh no! I don't
see how you pick against the Warriors.
The Warriors and Rockets. My opinion. Rockets are Kobe. Warriors are MJ.
Yo, the Warriors and the Rockets series will be the best series in the playoffs. And
I don't doubt it.
That will be
that
will be the NBA Finals right there.
Yeah, it's like a few years ago when it was the Kings and Lakers and whoever won that.
Yeah.
Just to go destroy
the Magic.
It was the
Nets.
9,
right?
Nets.
Oh, the Nets.
Nets
You're talking about way back.
I was like, it was like 2002, 2000. I don't know.
2001. Yeah.
Close enough,
Yeah.
One of those years, but yeah, those teams are just so far and above the best teams.
Yeah, I feel
it's just a huge drop off after that.